What happens when an ordinary man is thrust into extraordinary circumstances? When he's left with no choice but to take up the mantle of a detective, a hacker, a hero? Mark didn't choose this life, it chose him. It began with the disappearance of his mother, a cold case that the police had all but forgotten. But Mark couldn't forget. He couldn't shake the feeling that something sinister lurked beneath the surface. That feeling led him on a journey, a relentless quest for truth that would consume weeks of his life. He searched high and low, from the depths of online forums to the musty corners of local archives. He hired private detectives, their steep fees draining his savings, but every lead, every glimmer of hope only led him to a dead end. The men who had haunted his mother's cemetery remained hidden in the shadows. But Mark didn't give up. The memory of his mother's warm smile steeled his resolve. He would not let her death remain a mystery. He would not let her killers escape justice. His persistence paid off when he stumbled upon a photograph at the local library. His mother, standing next to a group of men from Zenith Tech. Suddenly, he had a lead. Suddenly, he had hope. He threw himself into researching Zenith Tech, uncovering a web of controversies that spanned accusations, violations, and silenced lawsuits. The deeper he dug, the darker the company's secrets became. To uncover the truth, Mark had to become a part of the machine he was fighting against. He crafted a cover story, posed as a tech prodigy, and landed an internship at Zenith Tech. By day, he played the part of an eager intern. By night, he chipped away at the company's secrets, hacking into their servers, deciphering cryptic emails, and decrypting encrypted files. What he discovered was a chilling truth. Zenith Tech was no ordinary tech company. It was a front for a clandestine organization with a global reach, engaged in market manipulation, silencing whistleblowers, and conducting illegal experiments. His mother had discovered their secrets and paid the price. Her accident, he realized, was no accident. It was a cruel, calculated act of silencing. Mark wasn't alone in his fight. He found an ally in Sarah, a disgraced journalist who had been muzzled by Zenith's legal team. Together they planned their exposé. They understood the risks, knew that the stakes were high. The night of the leak arrived. Mark, hidden in a safe house, hit the send button. The digital bomb went off, ripping through Zenith's carefully constructed facade. The world watched in shock as the company's dirty laundry was aired for all to see. But Zenith wasn't going down without a fight. Thugs stormed Sarah's apartment, forcing her to go on the run. Mark, alerted by her desperate call, rushed to her aid. He found her cornered, a gun pointed at her head. He attacked, his fear turning into rage. Just as the attacker gained the upper hand, a figure emerged from the shadows. The officer from the night at the cemetery. She stepped in, her gaze steely. "Took you long enough, kid," she said, her voice trailing off. What happens next? Well, that's a story for another time.